Where my phone at too?
Turn mine down.
Got your own everything.
Okay.
Can you see it? Yeah, look, you got to see my car.
Good.
All right, go on.
Make sure.
I can do a sweep right here if you want to.
You're watching the Antonio Parkinson Project.
3, 2, 1.
Hey, this is Antonio Parkinson. I messed around and wrote a book. It's called Stop Praying for More When You're Still Full of Shit. Don't trip about the title. Let me tell you what the book is about. A lot of times we pray for things and it seems like God is not answering our prayers. We never see the answer to the prayers. Well, it's not God, because God knew what you were going to pray for before you even prayed. So he already provided all of that stuff long before you got here. The problem is not God. The problem is you. You have a capacity issue. All of your capacity is filled up with unforgiveness, baby mama drama. You hate your job, have money issues, but you have to clear that capacity in order to see those blessings that God has already provided for you. He knew what you were going to pray for before you prayed for it. He provided those blessings way before you even got here. So now you just have to clear the capacity so that you can see the answers to your prayers. This book helps you do that. It'll walk you through it, gives you a process to stop praying for more when you're still full of shit. Order your copy today at stopprayingformore.com.
You're watching the Antonio Parkinson Project.
On here.
Hey, welcome to the Antonio Parkinson Project. Today we're talking about SNAP benefits. Folks trying to get them food stamps.
Mm-hmm.
Also, when does flirting become cheating? And lastly, we got the superstar artist in the building,
Yeah.
But I, Taylor.
and they happen to be related to somebody on the set. So, hey, don't go anywhere. Hit
Got
that
the name.
subscribe button. We'll be right back. You're watching the Antonio Parkinson Project.
You're watching the Antonio Parkinson Project. You're watching the Antonio Parkinson Project.
He gonna make
Hey, it's
that.
gonna be like this.
There you go.
Man, look, hey, I swear, hey, y'all, welcome back to the Antonio Parkinson Project. If it sounds like, the old Chinese kung fu movies where we're doing things and the sound effect comes later,
Yeah.
Mhm.
y'all
Yeah.
get it for Josh, because that's all
Yeah.
Josh, baby.
The Josh.
Appreciate that,
Okay,
Appreciate that.
Josh.
Hey, look, I wanna introduce my folks, right? And look, and we got a couple guests today, right?
Mhm.
And so as a matter of fact, we're going to go to commercial first, and we're gonna swap our guests out, and then we're gonna come back and introduce the show. Okay. All right, Josh, go to commercial, and then bring us back, and we're gonna bring our other guests on. We're gonna swap them out real quick. All right.
3, 2, 1.
Hey, this is Antonio Parkinson. I messed around and wrote a book. It's called Stop Praying for More When You're Still Full of Shit. Don't trip about the title. Let me tell you what the book is about. A lot of times we pray for things and it seems like God is not answering our prayers. We never see the answer to the prayers. Well, it's not God, because God knew what you were going to pray for before you even prayed. So he already provided all of that stuff long before you got here. The problem is not God. The problem is you. You have a capacity issue. All of your capacity is filled up with unforgiveness, baby mama drama. You hate your job, have money issues, but you have to clear that capacity in order to see those blessings that God has already provided for you. He knew what you were going to pray for before you prayed for it. He provided those blessings way before you even got here. So now you just have to clear the capacity so that you can see the answers to your prayers. This book helps you do that. It'll walk you through it, gives you a process to stop praying for more when you're still full of shit. Order your copy today at stopprayingformore.com.
You're watching the Antonio Parkinson Project.
Yeah, hey, welcome back, everybody. Quiet on the set, please. Welcome back. We got these new folks in the building, and one of them is over there chattering.
She bossy.
Right.
She real bossy.
Wonder what she get there.
Looks like somebody we know. Y'all give it up for my lovely co-host Angelica Jelly Woods.
Keep the applause going. Keep it going. He a hater.
Ooh, Josh, boy.
Josh been laid up and his hands don't work.
Josh been directing Chinese movies, Chinese karate movies back in the day. Yeah, you know where the effect happens later. You hear them, and then you hear about 10 minutes later.
Oh Lord!
Hey, y'all give it up for my DJ. Let's test this out. Y'all give it up for my DJ. That's my DJ, DJ Kojak in the building.
Yeah, you know I'm in here, baby.
Was that an applause?
Yeah.
Was it on time?
It was on time. Hey, DJ Kojak. Now we're gonna let's test this out. Don't get your turntables, man. We got Marlo in the building. And I'm tripping off how Kojak jerked around like, oh yeah, that. You remember that?
I'm about to say he didn't have one.
Right.
Are you ready?
So let's scratch it up 4 times for our guest. Watch out now.
Josh, proud of you.
Now we can ask. Hey, Marlo, did you hear that scratch?
I heard that scratch.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, that's
No more lying.
Hey, I'm talking about nobody ever lies on this.
No, liar.
Man,
Full liars.
Ever.
Where you get that from?
Full liars.
Ever. So, hey, everybody, welcome back. I'm glad you're here. I know we're a day early today.
We are. Why are we a day early?
We are a day early, Angelica, because
we're up for the Best in Black Award.
Yeah.
No, you go away from here.
Did I vote?
Yeah.
I did more than vote. I talked to the people on. I can't tell you.
Okay.
So what about the Best in Black Awards, though? What about the Best in Black?
We're up for Best Podcast.
Oh, okay. Who's up for Best Podcast? Because you
Joey Woods and the Antonio Parkinson Project is up for the Black on the Jungle. The Antonio Parkinson Project is up for the Best in Black Awards. That's it.
Man, give it up for that.
Give it up.
Hey. People are noticing, people are paying attention to the fact that we are the fastest growing visual podcast in the Memphis market. Yes, indeed. Hey, look, people need to know why we're here. We hadn't said that since probably the first or second podcast.
Yeah,
right.
We're here.
Yeah, one of them didn't have sound, so they couldn't hear it. We did an episode with no sound.
With a good guest.
We've grown.
Yeah. You know what? You will be the first person that did a whole podcast for deaf people.
Yeah,
don't clap, guys.
That's a nice spin, man. That's a nice spin on it, though. Right, man. I hadn't thought about it like that, but we're here to educate, empower, and entertain.
Yeah,
that is our mission. We had a vision, right? And our co-host, my lovely co-host Angelica Jelly Woods. She is handpicked, DJ Kojak handpicked, right? Because Angelica is bossy, right? And DJ Kojak is the mediator to keep things balanced.
I try.
Yeah.
It's a hard job.
You don't do nothing. But sit there and watch and play it safe. You don't do
How much didn't have to do nothing but watch, and you knew what them eyes meant. So sometimes you ain't got to say nothing. It's just your energy, your expressions is enough.
Why you keep saving Kojak?
Yeah, man, did we properly introduce Marlo?
I don't need no introduction.
Y'all give it up for Marlo. Marlo in the building. Celebrity.
God, no telling what Marlo gonna say, Jesus. I'm nervous.
It's gonna be the raw truth, man.
Oh Lord, I know to get some water.
It's gonna be the raw truth.
I'm trying to tell you. Look, so I do want us to jump in there. It's a lot going on, right? And so, politically, gracias, politically, Trump took an ass whooping. Yesterday, last night, he took an ass whooping, a swift kick to the orange cheeks, right?
Orange.
And you know, their Democrats did a hard sweep to the point that and I wish I had this picture to put up, to the point that the senator-elect Teresa G. Isom out of Mississippi has broken the supermajority of the Mississippi State Senate. Right. She won her election last night. So congratulations to Senator Isom. Right. And I believe her district is right across State Line Road.
Walking distance.
Yes. So we're proud of her, and we will see you at NBCSL in Mississippi, in Biloxi, Mississippi, Biloxi, Mississippi in December. Also, you know, the governor of Virginia, Democrat, won the got to talk about the mayor of New York.
Thank you. Hello, that's what I was waiting on.
Right?
Come on now.
The first Muslim.
First Muslim.
Okay.
First Muslim.
Young.
Right. And when we're gonna run some video, but when we come back, we're gonna talk about, you know, the Governor Bill Lee put out his recruitment call for those dissatisfied folks in New York City. So run that video, Josh. Run that video.
Since I know you're watching, I have 4 words for you. Turn the volume up.
And
3, 2, 1.
So Angelica, you wanted us to play that video.
I reshared it on my threads. It amped me up because
I'm excited about it too.
I know, because he said I'm an immigrant. Okay, I'm in leadership. He's young and he ain't scared. But when he posted, I got scared for him. I did get scared for him. But did you see what's the vice president name? I don't even remember his response. And even Trump, he said that it was like the best day. I'm like, is he like delusional? He thinks he's still doing a good job. They're still winning and everything is still okay. But who knows? There might be some low key going on. I'm just saying. I'm
just excited to see politicians beefing like rappers. They dropping mix CDs.
He was a rapper.
It reminded me of another guy.
But he was kind of dope though. I watched his video. Watched his video. It was dope. Remind you of another guy?
Yeah. I know this guy named Mr. Parkinson.
Oh, why didn't you give him that?
I wasn't a rapper. I was a producer.
But he was a producer.
But you
elevator music.
My assignment early on. So I might drop, maybe 4 to 6 bars. Kojak used to rap.
Oh Lord.
I might drop a couple of bars.
Right. But we understood that our place was behind the ones and twos, and making the beats and telling the rappers what to do.
And now you're producing shows
and producing results. Yes.
He pay you to be nice.
You see,
I'm gonna tell you something, man. Can I get into what I'm about to get into?
Well,
because I don't know if I can.
Well, we can get into everything, but don't get off course yet, because we got a couple more things we had to talk about in this segment about these politics. The mayor of New York. Mayor-elect of New York, he won, and a couple things. One is this was a signal the shot heard across the country.
Yes,
because it was a sweep, right, and took over some Republican seats, right. What that does also is it scares the dickens out of those Republican members that are in Congress and in the Senate. I'm trying to keep it. I'm like, what? And so you got that happening, but also President Trump is at the lowest approval rating ever.
Yes,
right now, ever, even amongst his people. And
if it's people saying, would you rather have Trump at your house or roaches? And some people are picking the roaches.
Then you hold on now. You call them cats and roaches.
Man, that would have been a good scratch for you right there.
A bomb.
You'll get it later. You'll get your sound effect later for that drop the mic moment, right?
Yeah.
But so it's crazy right now. But here's what happens. That pendulum swings, right? Swings hard right, then it swings hard left. So check this out. This is what I say. George Bush we thought the pendulum was swinging.
Oh.
We were all mad at George Bush. We were mad at George Bush about Iraq, about this, that, and other.
I love Donald Trump though, but for a different reason.
Okay, we'll come back to that. And then the pendulum swung, and we elected Barack Obama.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh boy, that made folks mad. That's when we lost our supermajority. We lost our majority in the state of Tennessee.
Yep.
Because they said, how dare them
Do that.
elect this black person to the presidency? Then the pendulum swung hard right again, and Donald Trump was elected.
Yeah.
The first time. The first time. Right. The first
amazing. I'm like, how did this happen?
Then
What
we
the
had
hell?
just a little bit. We had, COVID, and and COVID was a great equalizer. So we thought we were coming back kind of center, with Joe Biden, and then COVID was over with, and the pendulum picked up its energy again.
Just the thing about part twos, man. Whenever you in the history of part two movies, part two is usually never as good as part one. So I expected something way worse than the first one.
Well, we're getting it. We're getting it.
And I like it because it makes people be accountable. Like the SNAP benefits, the fact that you thought.
Wait a minute, hold that thought.
Okay.
We ain't there yet. We ain't there yet.
But the thing, the overall thing is, people are excited to vote because people are more excited. They're going to
They out there.
and the young, I think they are
scared.
whatever they at the polls, because some of them we had low voting. So like I think, and people are like, I'm saying like next week coming for the isn't that the Senate? Is Senate? Yeah, next Senate, right?
Next year.
Yeah, next year.
Right.
They're like next year.
It's 3 elections.
Yeah, they said next year we coming for that next. So people are already amped, and at least you're excited. If fear motivated you, but we woke, and you are exercising the right that's trying to get taken away from us. So whatever it is, they going, let's exercise it. That's what I'm looking
Trump
at.
has feared people to the polls.
Well, and
in a lot of cases.
Hey, and if that's the case,
Good.
so, but I always said, I always say, the silver lining in this whole situation, in this period that we are in the Trump administration too, is the fact that it is going to force us back to community.
Exactly.
We do great after struggle.
Right. And
I'm not afraid of the struggle that he brings. I know after the struggle, you're going to have to be responsible. If you didn't want to be responsible, you will be forced to.
Right. And we have to lean on each other.
Yeah.
And speaking of leaning on each other, Trump and his administration was trying to starve the people out there. But it's an interesting thing. Let me explain the fight. So, we're here to educate. So the reason that there is a fight, the reason that the government is shut down is because under the Trump's bill, the big bill, they extended the tax cuts for the billionaires.
Correct.
However, they had to have money to pay for the tax cuts extension. How they were going to get that money was to extract it from the Affordable Care Act, which is Obamacare, healthcare, right, and other places, right. And thank you for that reminder. Because let's go back from the beginning, right? The setup was first it was Doge, right? Cut, fire these folks, save the government money in order to pass the extension of the billionaire tax cuts.
Right.
Then they came after the healthcare, and they were talking about reducing SNAP. So all of this stuff is in that bill, right? Because you have to have money from somewhere to pay for the tax extensions. Right. Now, what they were taking from the Affordable Care Act was the extension of the tax credits that keeps the Affordable Care Act prices down, affordable.
Right.
And so the removal of those tax credits makes people's health care insurance
go up,
almost quadruple. Some people were going from $400 to about $2,300 per month.
$1,000 a month.
A couple of thousand.
That's ridiculous.
Layman's terms, a lot of times they will put a bill with so much in it they know you don't have time to read it or go through it.
Yep.
And what they'll tell you is, let me give you this piece of candy while you're hungry, but I have to cut your foot off. So foot off part is what you don't get to read.
Right. Cut the foot off.
Hiding in the bill.
Yeah,
it looks like they're giving you candy, but they're gonna cut your foot off to give you.
Right. And so, and in at the Tennessee legislature, we have a department. It's called Fiscal Review, and we have Finance and Administration, or FNA. We get the attorneys from FNA or the attorneys from Fiscal Review or both to come in and break down every line of a bill that has something to do
Somebody's job
with the
to go
funding.
through it.
Yeah, it's our job as legislators to go through it. Now, but at federal level, there's the office of CMB or COM or something like that. That's the same, basically the same thing. And it tells them, you know, where the money is, how the money is moving, and so on and so forth.
Yeah.
Now, part of that also is the reduction in SNAP benefits, right? Also, if you think about the dismantling of the Department of Education, right, there's money that's going to be saved there, and some money will be sent to the states, but not as much money as the federal government was sending to the states.
Even though they worded it, we're going to save money. And it sounds good until you know how they're going to save it.
Until you know who's getting the savings.
You're
Yeah.
right.
Right. And so it brings us to, you know, government shutdown. The Democrats are holding out because we are saying that we do not want health care touched to where people cannot afford to get health care. So they're basically saying you can either die from not having access to medical care or you can die from starvation. Pick your poison. And that's what the government shutdown is.
We on day 36, longest. Now it's a
But
long
I'm gonna tell you
history.
something. We as a people, our culture, have to really get back to who's feeding you. If you say you're a Christian, you believe in God, then you should not have the fear of a person not feeding you, who you should not have been leaning on anyway.
Right.
See, when God is the person that provides for you, you shouldn't worry about your SNAP benefits being cut because God never cuts for his people, so you shouldn't be worried. So family have to be family. That means if you have a grandma, auntie, niece, nephew, you should be able to reach out to those people. So these people who come on Facebook and pretend that they have it, pretend that they're balling, your aunties and your nephews and your nieces should not be afraid because they have a solid person in their life.
Man, they don't want them little badass kids over at their house, man. They done arrived. I'm just kidding, y'all. Don't run me off.
So we have to be more responsible as a culture. That way, if someone says, I'll take this from you, it doesn't bother solid men because we're not depending on you anyway.
You know, and then there's more to it. We talked about this last week, right? The SNAP benefits is an economic driver every month for part of the economy. You know, the grocers,
about 30%.
The grocers. I don't know what the percentage is.
The farmers, the butchers,
everybody
ain't got no food stamps.
And
there are people that are working on food. It's just not a person sitting at home. So there are people that are working.
Most people
but a lot of times when I talk to men and I said we have to be more responsible about the situations we put women in. So if there's a woman with 3 or 4 kids and she's worried about her food or children not eating, that worry comes from not being around responsible men. I don't have a woman in my circle that worry at all about eating because we don't do that.
I'm gonna sit down in this corner, right?
So I don't have a woman in my circle that has a worry.
Now he makes everything.
So when a woman
say that,
when she's connected to a solid man, Donald Trump can't make you worry. Donald Trump can't make my aunties, my grandma, and no matter my family worry because we know we're gonna take care of business in my family. So there's nothing you can take that we're not gonna provide.
What's your last name?
I'm a Matthews, baby.
I'm a Matthew too. I'm coming over there. Mama's talking with y'all.
So this things like this force us to be more responsible.
Yeah.
So
we shouldn't be forced to be more responsible.
Yeah.
We should already be doing it. But that's why when in my family, in my circle, when they say, "Man, Donald Trump," we ain't worry about that because we got men in our family. We gonna handle the business. So they know if we got to take our grandma, we gonna do that.
I agree with that. I agree with that. Run that video though, Josh. I think we got a little video from the Breakfast Club.
Oh yeah.
Why you asking her?
Because she understands.
Okay.
Just like we do. Tell people what that means for people to have their SNAP benefits taken away, man, especially around the goddamn holiday season.
You know, I was just talking to my assistant today. I said, you know, I see people in the grocery store celebrating that people don't have SNAP. And, you know, nobody asked to be born into a family of poverty. Nobody asked to be born into a family of needs. When you out there picking that, you can't fault the kids for having a parents that need a program. So when you out here celebrating somebody not eating, that child is who you hurting. That child is who gonna go to school hungry like I did. I grew up on food stamps. There was so many times we ran out of food and I could not wait till Monday morning so I can get that breakfast at school or my mama food stamp to kick in on the 3rd. Nobody's thinking about the kids in there. So what? You might think that the mama selling the food stamp or the mama is a hood rat. But one thing I do know about being a hood rat mama, no matter how much you sell them food stamps, you going to put a little bit back for grocery.
Angelica. Wow.
There she go.
Hating, I promise.
So you know, she was making some good points up to the point. Wow, thank you, Josh. Josh.
That's you get.
Boy, I'm trying to tell you, boy, Josh is I'm trying to tell you, man. Look, that was just a random foghorn, wasn't it?
Right.
Look. But she was. I think she was making some great points up until she got to the selling food stamps and stuff, right? And you know,
survival.
Man, hey, people,
survival mode.
Hey, but it's survival mode. But man, folks be all out with it on Facebook and you know who got books. And you know,
like it ain't against the law.
Did it? You know what I'm saying? But this is
the law.
It was crazy. I was a supervisor at the Department of Human Service, and I'd be in line, and they turn around, hey, you gonna pay for that? I'm like,
please don't do it.
I'm like, you don't even know you're talking to. You don't even know you're talking to.
Right.
I'm like, no, sis, I'm good.
This
I'm
is one
good.
thing we got to realize, man. If you take a lion and put him in the zoo and feed him and feed him and feed him, he forget how to hunt. So the only fear that a person should have is their fear of hunting, because men have to be men. Anytime a woman is in my circle, and any man that is just a solid man, anytime a woman has fear of her kids, that's a lack of faith in me or whoever's around. If you have a fear of not being fed, you can't be connected to me. That means you don't believe that I'm gonna do what I'm supposed to do as a man.
Angela.
So that fear has to come from somewhere.
Hold on. Angela. I think Marlo, he's trying to get him something tonight or something, right?
I can hear you, baby. Trump over here. I'm just looking at these coins. Get feet. There's a food over here.
On my
What are the comments saying?
Would have been a good place to
Comment.
Josh,
Of high standards. Men and when we have problems in our culture, I don't even blame the women, because I don't think we have the same responsibilities.
Yeah, you make a lot of people mad.
I don't blame women for what I blame the men that put women in those positions. I don't care if I have a child by a woman and I'm disgusted by her.
Go down the rabbit hole.
No, go ahead.
If I have a child by a woman, even if I'm disgusted about her, if I don't like her, I have a responsibility to do what I'm supposed to do without my feelings involved.
You do, but you couldn't. She couldn't go down. She couldn't be put in that position.
No.
Based solely on what you did. She had to open the gate for you to even do it.
Well, but this is the thing. I don't think women even make kids. Men make kids. Women can't have a kid unless the man who injects this child into a woman. Women can't even have kids.
Man can't inject if there's no gate open.
This is the thing.
Unless it's rape.
There's no such thing as a woman having too many kids. There's men having too many kids they're not taking care of. A woman cannot have a kid unless a man decides to put a kid in them.
Hey, that was one of the Marlo right turns. Listen.
Unless a man decides to put a child in that woman. And there's a lot of rape men. There's a lot of men being took.
They ain't taking. They giving it out. They shoot it out.
Let's stop saying, man, this woman trapped. This woman is trapped. You
begged what you was doing.
You asked for her number.
And you told her you loved her too. You told her you loved her too.
You wasn't
a raw dog.
Yeah, raw dog. Yeah, thank you.
Women can't even have kids unless a man decides. The man decides.
Well, men can't even decide if the woman don't allow him in.
No, see, I'm gonna tell you something about that.
You gotta release the egg.
No, I'm gonna tell you something about that.
You got wait. Hold on. Listen. If the woman decides she is not going to have sex, that is where it starts. So you can, unless you shooting them and they flying into her, then she cannot get pregnant. The woman decides whether or not she is going to even fathomly this close to getting pregnant.
A woman decides if she has sex. A man decides if a child come out.
I got you.
A woman decides if we have sex.
I got you.
I decide if a child come from that.
Okay.
I have to protect myself and her. I have to be responsible enough to know this is not the type of
I think she has.
Or that I'm a little boy. Don't need to be, and I ain't no man take care of that.
She clamped down on it, bro. Your pull-out game week.
No.
We'll be right back. Don't go.
Oh God,
You're watching the Antonio Parkinson Project.
3, 2, 1.
Hey, this is Antonio Parkinson. I messed around and wrote a book. It's called Stop Praying for More When You're Still Full of Shit. Don't trip about the title. Let me tell you what the book is about. A lot of times we pray for things and it seems like God is not answering our prayers. We never see the answer to the prayers. Well, it's not God, because God knew what you were going to pray for before you even prayed. So he already provided all of that stuff long before you got here. The problem is not God. The problem is you. You have a capacity issue. All of your capacity is filled up with unforgiveness, baby mama drama. You hate your job, have money issues. But you have to clear that capacity in order to see those blessings that God has already provided for you. He knew what you were going to pray for before you prayed for it. He provided those blessings way before you even got here. So now you just have to clear the capacity so that you can see the answers to your prayers. This book helps you do that. It'll walk you through it, gives you a process to stop praying for more when you're still full of shit. Order your copy today at stopprayingformore.com.
You're watching the Antonio Parkinson Project.
Mic check, 1, 2, 3. Mic check, this your boy, Pimp Type, MJG.
Yeah, man, and this your dog, Big Ball.
And y'all know what this is. This the Antonio Parkinson Project. You hear me?
Yep. You're watching the Antonio Parkinson Project.
To the Antonio Parkinson Project, you're watching the fastest growing visual podcast in the Memphis market. Hold on. Go to 4, man. I can't.
Go to 2.
Angelica,
go to 2.
Oh,
go to 4.
Did we do
2 for
on the other personality?
Wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
Am I saying double?
It's too much of them in here, man. It's too many of them, man. It's too many of them.
That's a good
You
problem.
got Taylors on top of Taylors on top of
Yeah.
Taylors, man. Goodness gracious.
Oh my God.
Hey, Kojak.
Yeah. Too many injustices.
I'm saying double.
Hey, Josh and everybody, y'all give it up for my lovely, lovely, lovely co-host, Angelica Jelly Woods. Give it up for her.
Hey, hold on. Hold on, wait a minute.
Was that?
No, hold on.
Did we get it?
Yeah.
I think I'm seeing.
That's so funny.
Okay. Oh, y'all give it up for my lovely co-host, Angelica Jelly Woods. Yeah. Hey, DJ Kojak, we got a new guest in. We got the twin in the building. Hey, you know what? We're gonna do a fancy scratch for this one. Yeah. Why Kojak?
Making the best. Fancy, expensive scratch.
Right.
You gonna scratch both?
We're gonna double it.
Oh,
Okay. Let's see what you got, Kojak. What you got? Let's see.
Let's go.
That was a scratch.
Hold on. I pushed the wrong button.
It clearly says scratch on it.
He said, "That's good, Josh. Good job, Josh. Good job.
Let's go.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this is the twin, and Kojak just knocked the monitor off, but it's okay, Kojak. Don't worry about it, Kojak. This is the identical twin of our lovely co-host, Angelica Jelly Woods. This is Angela Taylor.
Angela Taylor. They didn't want me on the show, but they finally let me in here. Okay. Down the doors. Outdoors.
Boy, I'm trying to tell you, boy. Look, boy, I'm telling you, she just showed up, right?
I don't know. Here, you got Kojak up here as your backup. You lost. You know what? If you don't get an invite, you got to invite yourself. Open for you. They're not.
Right. Doors of the church are not open. That's
no, boy.
Right. And look. So. Who is the oldest?
I am.
What? That was a good place for a sound effect, Josh. Thank you, Josh.
I am the oldest.
Are you the oldest?
By 2 hours.
By 2 hours. But that does not mean that the cell split came from you.
So you're a doctor now.
I've been a doctor.
Okay. You see everything, please. You're a politician.
Hey, you know I'm a doctor. Remember my last phone call when I had to tell you?
Oh yeah, with the blood pressure.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess you're not a doctor though.
I am a doctor. I do have my doctorate in humanity. So I am Dr. Parkinson.
I have a question, Antonio. What do you not do? Like you like a Jamaican, you do all kind of jobs, you do everything, you all kind of hats.
It's interesting you say that because when I went to Jamaica and I told them my last name was Parkinson, they were asking me, who are you related to? Because apparently Parkinson is a common name in Jamaica.
Wow.
Yeah. Did you know that? Did you know that, Rev?
Didn't.
Right.
Don't call him Rev, artist. Thank you.
So I'm just, I don't want to use my Jamaican accent right now because I don't want people trying to trace my.
But not know what to do.
But not know what you're doing. Right. What the blood?
Not a real thing. We off topic right now. The real thing. We had a deep conversation yesterday, and we really want to know is flirting, cheating. Okay, so this all stemmed, and I'm glad you're here because Parkinson on his own. Marlo, you're back. Yeah, Marlo ain't gonna help you. So yeah, Kojak gonna stay out of it because he don't want no smoke. He gonna take all the smoke. Marlo, he gonna take all the smoke.
I love all the smoke.
Exactly. So Kojak, you gonna get smoked out. But recently, I don't know what our president, he's still my president, Barack Obama, was giving a lecture. Matter of fact, Josh, play the clip.
Wow, nice.
I love you, but hold on. I heard you, girl. Just settle down. I'm here to talk to everybody, not just you. I mean, you look cute, but I am married. Michelle's fine too.
Sweeper. Never mind, Josh. Don't do a sweeper.
Josh just scooted me back to my spot. He just shoot me back to the spot.
That is not flirting.
So let me ask this question, Angelica and Angela. We got the twins in here. Josh worked this camera on these two, right? I want to see these interactions. How this chemistry works with these two split cells in here. So that's what they are.
We gonna let the egg go.
Right.
Oh Lord.
Right, little eggs. Little split eggs. One skeet. Right. One skeet.
Oh Lord.
Y'all my sperm donor in a minute. Just
He a present father.
Donated to
the split.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Look at
what's the question?
So the question is, when is flirting too much or on the verge of cheating? And
look at Marlon ready.
Marlon right at the biscuit at this one. But let's start right there. And to our people that's watching, y'all look, Jay Smooth said I'm here for this one.
Oh God.
Right, they comment. So at what point does flirting cross the line?
When you're in a relationship, when you're in a relationship. Okay, cool.
Or not.
So I have a question. Y'all use this video as an example?
No, it started a conversation about it.
Oh,
well, yeah, so we did. She was.
So you think that's flirting with Obama?
Okay, some people might think that.
All the videos.
Okay.
So I don't think that's flirting when it comes to like who he is and what he's doing. He's on a platform. He's getting paid for it. It's a purpose. You know what I mean? But if you're not flirting and doing something to better my household and stuff like that,
that's the same.
What do you mean by that?
Like he's doing
it to better your household.
Because like he's making it as a joke. He's making them look good. He's using it to like indulge with the audience. So he played it off in a good way. So, but if you're just doing that just because
So
some people will because he said you're cute.
Wasn't flirting.
No, he wants somebody cute without.
Y'all just giving him Barack a pass, man.
No. Listen. First of all, women. Let's be clear, and they get mad. Women, we are crazy.
Yeah.
Okay. Just let that marinate. And don't be a bitter woman. We might as well give her a broom and fly in the air. Okay.
Wow.
That's truth. Bitterness. We can become witches if you just don't forgive. But the whole thing is, he called her cute. That is a flirt.
That's what I see.
That was a required flirt to get out.
It was tasteful.
To deflect the situation. Yes. I gave the example. I had a flirt with a man, not to him to break my face in the middle of a club. Okay.
Yeah.
And he still wanted to. My dad don't even know the story. Look at his face. He ready. Okay, Dad. He never know the story.
You don't know.
I have. Now my dad pretty much.
Oh yeah. One time I grabbed this dude trying to talk to Angelica.
Yeah, like he said he was gonna punch me. He said he's gonna punch me, and I was nicely an older man. I was trying to be nice and like two-step, like he, you know. Still did not take rejection. He said that I will punch you in your face right now or whatever.
There that day.
So yeah, and the security.
And what did you do?
We got security. I'm not one of them women who think I'm gonna square with a man because I'm gonna take that L because I don't care what no woman say. Now there's some woman out here who got some hitters on them.
I might test them for real.
I needed my face. No, I needed my face.
So what did you do?
I got security. My friend got security, and he ended up taking us to the car. But she's about to get her gun. Look, my dad don't know the story like this.
Yeah,
that wasn't me. Dad.
Some men can't take with
in Iowa. Where was it?
No, it's here.
Of course, it was here.
It was here. Oh man, it was like old people night. It was like Tuesday. It wasn't even
old people night.
It was like not even like it was like a Tuesday, Monday chill night. It wasn't like Friday. It wasn't like Saturday or anything.
Okay, let me ask this question though, Angela. So split cell number 2.
Oh, God, I'm number 1. Oh, God, please say she know no Jesus.
Right. So if you're split cell number 1, that means you split away from the cell, the original cell. So that would make her the original.
No, actually, what happened is my sister, my mom was going through birth, and she was coming out first. But being the person I am, I pushed her to the back. And then I'm coming out first. Yeah. And I pushed her back too far, so I was natural. She was C-section.
Wow.
So she was actually supposed to be first.
Wow.
That's
the womb, right? Like,
so actually, she was
she probably that twin eat my food and everything. My mom thinks she probably ate the food and everything. I probably go to bed hungry.
She told me I saved her life. She's not even supposed to be on the Tony Parkinson show today.
It's the Antonio Parkinson Project. Make sure you get the branding right.
Oh my gosh! Okay,
You guys do great marketing. They're gonna miss it.
Even if I mess it up, right?
Yes.
Josh, I thought you were back there, but my sister, she actually wasn't breathing in her crib, and I was crying like I guess I was crying. Usually we start crying.
She was trying to creep into your body.
No, because she couldn't breathe, so I actually saved her life. So I said she's indebted to me forever.
No, I told her I had an easy way to heaven, and you can go through life without me. So he's being selfish. Wake her back up. I can't do this, and here I am. I could
My life would be the same without her, so I'm happy.
Wow.
Yeah. I know. Be on the show. I'm gonna got an invite.
Well, that's true.
Yeah.
You might have been the host.
Yeah. This is not my calling. We are 2 different people. Everybody has their own calling. So this is her lane. I just like to step in her lane a little bit.
I like that. Speaking of your own calling and your authenticity.
Oh God.
There's a book. Stop Praying for More. When you're still full of shit, it speaks just to that. Thank you for that nice little segment.
Yeah, I gotta check this book out.
What do you mean you have to check the book out? So you hadn't ordered your book yet?
No.
Oh.
He has a copy
Josh,
today.
put sound effects, Josh.
Can I get a free one? Look, I'm gonna jump on Amazon right now and get this on Amazon.
It's on Amazon. It's everywhere books are sold.
Okay.
Yeah. So you can buy one and still advertise it for me.
Gotcha. I got you. I'll buy a book.
Yeah, be a mouthpiece. And it's speaking to you anyway. This book was written for you.
Stop praying for me more.
Yes, when you're still.
No, I'm not. Oh God! No, we don't know that. Have you ever somebody else put their own stuff off my show? No, I'm just gonna be me. I'm just. Now, Kojak, have you taken flirting too far? Have you taken flirting too far?
Are you a natural flirt too?
Well, I'm a DJ. So you know.
Oh, look, you heard him awesome. You shouldn't have to talk as a DJ though.
Yeah.
All you got to play the music, and they gonna tell you what they're talking about.
And that's what I've heard in the past. Why you got to get into, I'd be like, oh man, check out, but you to elevate the party.
Why do people
what did I
flirt?
talk?
Tell me, let's give us top 5 reasons why people flirt. Come on, give us one, Kojak.
Well, the intention sometimes
the DJ
flirt. Period. Why men or women flirt? What's the purpose? And give me one.
And the personality. Some people are natural flirts.
Yeah. Thank you, Kojak. Appreciate
that. I'll take that. The personality.
He happy you gave him one.
Some people are natural flirts.
You threw him out here. Okay, Angela, give us another one. Give us one different since Kojak stole you.
Because that's what they want to do.
What a boo button.
What it is, people do what they want to do. It's flirt.
I think another thing is people flirt with an agenda. They have a motive. Sometimes you got to be overly nice to build relationships. You have an agenda attached to the niceness / flirt.
Or to close deals. Or
you gotta let them think whatever kiki. Not for a drink though.
So
we used to back in days.
We're not in our 20s no more.
We used to own the club. Shit, they do.
But in their 20s.
But they still do. Some people flirt because they're natural flirts.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's why I told Parkinson he a natural flirt. I told him. I told her I said yesterday.
Yeah, she said.
I said you need a
whole vibe.
Yeah, you give a whole vibe, and you need a public relationship.
Yeah, I'm in public relations.
No, a public relationship. You need to publicly go with somebody. That's what I told him. It's called a whole vibe.
Yeah. She said I gave whole vibes.
You do,
and so so I should have been carrying a whole.
Am I wrong?
Do you really want to know too?
Oh, yeah. Okay, hold on.
So
I don't speak out of turn.
Right. I'm just a natural flirt, and but I like. And here's my reason. I like people to feel better when they leave me than they did when they came.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Right.
Yeah, that's a
So,
good excuse.
you know, elevate the line.
It's like your book.
Yeah.
Full of.
That's for the stuff that's inside of you. You know, stuff that's inside. And so you know, that's some people are natural flirts, right? Some people flirt to get to the front of the line at the club, right? Some people flirt at the bar so they can get free drinks. Right, some people flirt because they're trying to get them some.
Yeah,
right. Some people flirt because it looks like some people got the other person has money and they want to, you know, be in a relationship.
Making somebody day.
Yeah.
Just make somebody smile. Just to make somebody smile.
Why do you flirt? Like that, your eyelashes, like you just.
I don't naturally. I mean, I'm just a naturally like free spirited person. Like I'm a sociable person. I don't call it flirting.
Yeah, like what's
I'm a social butterfly. Yeah, like I'm not like that. I'll put
men don't.
I'll put sad for you because your head.
I know she ain't buying drinks.
I didn't know about your book yet. I'll buy a drink. That's nothing.
Your twin knew about it. She didn't tell you about it.
No, she don't tell me nothing.
That's a good time. Good place for a boo buddy. Yeah.
What's that sound effect when you lie?
So what's the moral of the story? What are we talking about? What's the moral of this? Did Barack Obama flirt and did
Barack Obama flirted, but it was tasteful.
Yeah, so it don't count.
He was
tasteful.
Yeah, he flirted, but he came back with correction saying, "You cute, but don't get it twisted. My wife is fine, okay."
His wife was in the room. It's different it's different. It's in front of her face. It would behind her back is a different story.
How you know she was in the room?
Did she?
I don't know. My sister
She was in there.
No, she wasn't there. She wasn't there. She seen
okay. It don't well, she watching.
At what point does it cross the line? At what point does flirting cross the line? Anybody commenting over there on your side, Josh? At what point
there's no purpose?
Somebody feels like.
Somebody said you give a
Oh, thank you,
Angelica.
Thank you, whoever that. No, I'm not commenting. He's reading the comments.
It's on Facebook.
Yeah, how you gonna say me?
He blamed on Angelica.
Thank you. They agreeing with me.
She put it in their mind.
Who said that?
He gonna say I
I
said.
see who said that.
You see, there's a lot of them. You said.
Look,
there's a lot of them. Y'all all trying to go. Thank you, Nicole. I want to
Nicole, who is not here.
Nicole.
Yeah, Nicole.
Nicole done got that laser eye surgery and got fine on it. She don't know nobody no more.
Nicole didn't know
Nicole.
nobody before she got this surgery.
Nicole.
So at what point is it crossing the line?
I think when your partner feels disrespect or uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Because my husband know I'm nice. He don't pay me no mind like that. He know I'm gonna talk to everybody. I'm in public relations. I have to be nice. I have to talk to everybody. He told me I'll talk to a pole. So if there's ever something he has to check me with, he checked me a couple times about things. And it's just if they feel or they feel like they're a little they get a happy ending connected to that, I guess. That because some people do. I don't want to.
I mean, if flirting has no purpose. I watched this Daylight thing, and this guy used to let his girlfriend go in and go shopping for their furniture and stuff. He's like, no, I'm gonna let her go in there flirt because she'll get a discount. Men be thirsty, and then when they deliver it, I'm gonna be there opening the door.
Yeah.
So it's about being secure who you are, because guess what? If I can go get us a discount and flirt and save us our household, it has a purpose to it. Then it's not flirting. But you just out here just adding, just doing extra stuff that's not benefiting my house or nothing like that, then it's flirting.
So is that pimping though?
Yeah, it ain't easy. Yeah,
Send the woman out.
Whoa.
Yeah, I can call what she
My
wants.
husband, he went to go buy some cologne in the store. He said, yeah, one was trying to talk to him. I was like, well, then you should tell me you had a wife. Did they give you a discount? I don't care what they got.
Either way, you should be secure yourself.
Yeah, who
like
cares?
people, I mean, people are gonna comment.
Thank you for that 15%.
I'm real life. Like that.
No, it's true. I really feel that way.
I had an ex like that. I was getting us drinks in Jersey one time. He's like, go to the bar, get us drinks. I'll buy all his friends drinks.
So how old was that? But they was older, but they was younger.
Well, I was 20, but I'm saying that it is level. Some people are secure enough that people will flirt. It's not that serious.
It's not that serious for me to.
Yeah, it's not.
Kojak, can your wife do that?
I'm
sure.
Shit.
Sure, I can't.
Oh, you can.
I can't, but you know, I'm super secure. You know, I'm good. You know,
I'm one of them people. Like if you with somebody you dating or whatever, and she sees somebody that's attractive, right? I ain't tripping if she see the person, if she saw the person, right?
Yeah.
You know, because I'm like,
we both got eyes.
I see, you know,
yeah.
But you have a lot of people that think that's over the line if you say something about somebody that's attractive that walks by.
Oh, I have people I've been with that said that she's gorgeous. You see her, like that's not a big deal. Somebody beautiful, they're beautiful. She got nice shoes on. She got nice shoes.
She got nice figure.
Somebody always gonna have a better car than you, a better woman than you, more money than you, more style than you. give people props, no matter what sex they are.
All right, I love that. Hey, y'all, don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. When we come back, we got the artist. He is actually the seed to the cell.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
We got Madai. When we come back, hit that subscribe button. We'll be right back. You're watching the Antonio Parkinson Project.
You're watching the Antonio Parkinson Project.
3, 2, 1.
Hey, this is Antonio Parkinson. I messed around and wrote a book. It's called Stop Praying for More When You're Still Full of Shit. Don't trip about the title. Let me tell you what the book is about. A lot of times we pray for things and it seems like God is not answering our prayers. We never see the answer to the prayers. Well, it's not God, because God knew what you were going to pray for before you even prayed. So he already provided all of that stuff long before you got here. The problem is not God. The problem is you. You have a capacity issue. All of your capacity is filled up with unforgiveness, baby mama drama. You hate your job, have money issues. But you have to clear that capacity in order to see those blessings that God has already provided for you. He knew what you were going to pray for before you prayed for it. He provided those blessings way before you even got here. So now you just have to clear the capacity so that you can see the answers to your prayers. This book helps you do that. It'll walk you through it, gives you a process to stop praying for more when you're still full of shit. Order your
You're watching the Antonio Parkinson Project.
Hey man, this is Marcus with Unapologetically Memphis. You tuned in to the Antonio Parkinson Project. Big Memphis.
You're watching the Antonio Parkinson Project.
Yo, welcome back to the Antonio Parkinson Project. You're watching the fastest growing visual podcast.
Say that.
Go ahead. Hey, you watching the podcast that's up for a Best in Black award. We'll know tonight, right?
Tonight, no matter what, we're celebrating,
We're
okay?
celebrating no matter what.
Popping bottles.
Look, hands are ready.
We're either celebrating or
Popping bottles. We got a sponsor.
we're celebrating or we're fighting.
We got a sponsor.
Ricky Paul.
Angela should have got that sprinter for us.
Right.
Right.
Look, I get an invite.
Right.
Look, get on.
Y'all get up for my lovely co-host Angelica Jelly Woods and first sale.
The first sale, they got pushed back.
Splinter sale.
They got pushed back.
They got pushed back. They hold up.
He said, hold up, really?
Angela said, hold up, there's work to do. I got work to do. You can come out later.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out.
We ain't got time for that.
You just sit a while.
So now we know the story. That's crazy.
The rest of the food is leftovers. Right?
That's it. Look, that's it. That's it.
I give it for my DJ. That's my DJ.
Yeah.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
Ready for that Best in Black.
Josh. Dang. I gave him my DJ. Okay, Josh said you pushing me too hard, right? Hey, we got a guest in the building, and we're gonna give him the standard and the fancy scratch.
Okay.
Right, can you pull that off, Coach?
Oh, let's do it.
I don't know.
Let's see what we got here. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got.
Both turntables.
Josh ain't even go to Kojak. Dang, Josh. I hope we can get you on camera when you do your scratch.
There you go. Ready. Let's get it.
Damn, my baby.
What about the other one?
Damn. Hey, hit the foghorn. Foghorn for Josh.
Yeah.
Oh, Josh, you fired. I'm just joking.
Josh. What? Kojak, give us.
Hey, it is what it is, baby.
That was an AI scratch. It seems like
That was AI scratch.
Y'all give it up for our guest.
Come on now.
The artist. It's Madai.
Yeah.
So let me set this. You want me to set this up, or would
You
you want to do
I'll
the
let
honors?
you do the honors.
Okay, so I haven't seen, and I wish we'd had that video, that promo that we've already shot, but we'll be running it. I've never seen art created like this.
Man.
Right? This man, before we go to him, this man is literally an incredible and deep artist.
Say that.
Not just painting pictures, he's painting, he's sculpting, but all in picture frames. And I'm going to let him tell you how these pieces are made, because it's the most different thing I've ever seen.
Never seen anything like
and so y'all give it up for Madai Taylor.
Come on now.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you, Antonio. I'm glad to be here, brother.
Yes, sir. We're glad to have you. We're glad to have you. Now look, don't put your show voice on. Put the Madai Taylor voice on. Okay. Thank you.
It's probably the same voice all the time, please.
Yeah, but I really mean I'm glad to be here with you and with the people that are here, your people, and Kojak, Josh. So I really mean that. So glad to be here.
That's so sweet.
No, we're honored to have you. You know, you're our first artist that we've had on the show.
Thank you. I feel honored.
Yeah. But you should, well deserved though, honestly. Well deserved. You know, Angelica, this is if everybody's watching, this is Angelica's dad. And Angela's dad. Angela looking at me like, he my daddy too.
I know, put my name first.
Right. I came out first. Right.
That's her.
Right. So but you talk about talent, you know, the entire time, you know, that we've been doing the show, Angelica has been talking about, she loves her dad, obviously. She's been talking about her dad and talking about, you know, the greatness thereof. Right. All of the we get preaching segments in here because of you. Yeah, you know,
they can't run game on me because of you.
To church on us and you know, all of this, that, and other, you know, and we can't, and you know, we don't even stand a chance, right?
Good.
I'm telling you,
not at all.
The altar, man.
Not at all.
Every guest gets called to the altar and prophesied to.
Speaking of prophesy.
Oh, so here we go. Oh God, Coach.
All right. This show that's coming, this is a show coming to Memphis. Can you tell them when it's coming and what led to hold on, I gotta frame these questions right.
Well, it would be good to let him talk about what he's doing and then we talk about the show, but that's how it happens. But it's a show. You know, I'm backing up slowly.
I'm with you, Antonio. Y'all just shoot it.
I got an ally.
Because guess what?
Go right ahead.
He's been doing this a long time. He's doing this almost 20. You're older than me, so there could be a long road to end up to there. So I'm trying to get us there.
I mean, well, they might forget by the end of the show, but
okay, go ahead. You got Parkinson.
Your call. Go ahead. You got Honcho. You see it in front of your dad.
Get me out the water now.
Right. She's looking for a lifeline right now. But not seriously. Tell us what it is you do and why you do it and why you do it.
Through the process,
and step up to the mic.
Through the process of time, I've tried different mediums or medias, and
material.
I arrived at using earth as a primary medium for what I do, along with other found materials.
What do you mean by earth? What you do though? Tell them what you do. Well, in your words.
Well, I really try to, in terms of the work itself, what I really am engaged with is trying to be historical, prophetic, accurately interpreting the perils and plights of Black people
on canvas,
or of different materials. I'm more interested in depicting us in our history prophetically. So, and so that's why I'm at with it. And I've been doing this for quite some time. And this where I've come to in my development is what you're seeing today, but it didn't start there. You know, it started through painting, drawing, sketching, using different materials, and then wanting to break off the beaten path, so to speak, in terms of artistically speaking, because what was more important was I find my own identity and then find my own voice. And so it took me a long time to get here, but I'm here.
When did it, what started it for you? When did you know that?
That's a good question, Antonio. That's a very good question, because
what clicked?
I clicked when I was about 11 or 12 years old. I was on my front porch of my dilapidated house.
Where?
In the South.
In the South, where?
Arkansas.
In Arkansas.
Lake Village, Arkansas.
Lake Village.
Okay.
And it occurred to me when I they used to have this horse's head that came on paper. You know, you get you.
I
your
remember
notebook.
that.
You remember that?
And the tortoise.
Yeah.
And the tortoise.
You remember
the
that?
turtle?
I'm for
We
real.
always know. I promise.
Turtle.
everything.
Because they had a horse
Yeah,
head on.
they had
So
the
I
horse,
sit
yeah.
there and took the time.
The
to
art
draw.
contest.
Yeah, and it occurred to me that I had an epiphany. Like you can draw.
Reader's Digest.
Exactly.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
so I just kept doing. I just kept drawing.
Yeah.
I just kept going, and I never thought for one moment that I would come to this point in doing what I'm doing today. But that's where it began. It began as a child.
They used to be scamming us in Reader's Digest, though. They tell us, draw this picture and send it in. And we ain't never get nothing back but an application for a subscription.
Depending on your zip code.
Right.
Yeah.
That matters.
Reader's Digest, the cartoon contest.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
I know.
That's how you tell us our age, right?
Yeah.
That was when the Indian would cry at the end of the night on the channels.
But
TV would go off.
Yeah,
TV would go off at a certain time.
Not now, though.
Not now. That's right. That's right.
You remember the antenna?
Oh yeah.
Go outside, stick your head out the window. You can turn it.
Oh Lord. All right.
You might get 2 more channels.
Right. You might get the one you're trying to get.
Yeah.
You might get one CBS, ABC, and ABC, whatever one. Yeah. So, man, don't go back through time like that, man.
Hey, man.
I'm giving myself a
right. Hey, look.
He giving his age too.
I'm giving mine too.
But you know what though? I'm glad to be the age I am.
Hey, man.
There's so many people that never saw a day.
Look at your classmates.
And you know what?
Yeah.
Try not just miss one and see how you feel.
Yeah.
Just show up one day not. You see, I'm glad to be here. Whatever my age, I take it all as a good thing.
You're not new to presenting your work. You presented your work in different places. Tell us about that.
Well, I've pretty much done work throughout the Midwest to some degree, particularly in Iowa. I've been doing my thing for quite some time. I've been collected by private collectors or museums, some people in that capacity. And so I've been at this for a minute now, and I've established a rapport, a reputation in terms of for what I do.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah.
You know, your work, and for those that don't know, I've had the blessing of being able to see it early, you know, because we do have something coming up for people to attend, right, Angelica?
Yes, we do.
And we're gonna get to that in just a second. But your work, for those that don't know, this is not just a paintings on canvas.
No.
This is textured art that comes off of the canvas and in your face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the way I got to that is I began to understand. I had a creative side that was 3-dimensional, you know, and or sculptural. And when I began to put things together, it just automatically clicked. Use these other sources or materials to be more 3D, layer it with earth. And I like earth because earth is a very primordial material and it speaks to every living soul on the earth.
Not just that, it carries the memories of what was embedded in its body onto that canvas.
And we say earth, we mean dirt.
We mean dirt.
People may not know y'all talking about dirt.
Yeah, we're talking about dirt.
Dirt. Okay. Yeah.
Yes, what I do with that dirt is that I take it and mix. It depends on what I want to do with it. I sift it like you would do a flour to get the finest parts of it, and I mix it with glues and
Can't give them all the secrets. Can't give them all the secrets. Give them everything.
So it becomes like a paint, you know.
Yeah.
And if I don't want that, I just take it as a mud and spread it with my hands on the materials, the found materials, you know. But I always have something in mind when I'm creating something, though.
Do you see the finished product when you start, or does it you just let it develop into its own life? How does your side work? Because
I usually have some type of idea of what I'm trying to accomplish. And then I go and begin to apply, put the thing together. And then from there, it takes me where it wants me to go. But I always got the thought in mind, what I wanted to say. You know what I'm saying? So I'm constantly kind of like adding to, sometimes taken from, because I want it to be a very profound message. I try to do this if you can walk past a piece of art and just look at it for 5 seconds, you're not. It didn't captivate you. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, wow.
I'm more interested in captivating the people. When they walk up on it, they got to stop because it's beautifully ugly.
It's speaking to you, though.
You know what I'm saying? It's dark.
Yeah,
it's haunting. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
The beauty is in the beauty is in the darkness of it. You know, to me.
Yeah.
And so you walk up on it and you say, "Wow, what is this? How did he do that?"
Right.
And
Or why did he do that?
Why did he do it? Most of my things come from. I'm a very spiritual person, and I would never neglect that or deny that. I would like to think that I'm inspired to do what I do. You know, that's
right, rocking.
And I think that some of the things that I get comes from the other side anyway. In other words,
tell us what you're talking about. So we want to. I know what you tell us.
Coming from the other side means that our ancestors brings you it brings the idea. It gives you it tells you it brings you how to do that.
But when you're dealing with the earth.
And the ground. See, what people don't know about the ground. What people don't know about life. Is that everything is living.
Come on, speak.
And sometimes we take things for granted, like the tree is just standing there, but the tree is actually living.
Come on, speak.
You know what I'm saying?
Speak.
And the whole earth is vibrating.
Come on, speak.
You know what I'm saying? So
we're going there.
So we're gonna be all night messing with Parkinson.
Once we begin to tap into the thing that's interesting to me is oneness.
Oh boy, I'm ready.
Come on.
Oh God.
And I'm not going to.
No, I'm talking about Parkinson.
But I'm just going to say this. But oneness is when we understand that we're one with creation,
one connected consciousness,
and one connected consciousness. We're one with God. And the thing that deceives people is they got people working religiously to connect with God. It's not that difficult.
You're already there.
It's a realization. It's an understanding. And how you relate to it, how you relate to the creation and yourself and God in you. Does that make sense when I say God in you?
You make too much sense to him, okay? You can go home right now and go sleep.
So, but let me go back. Let me go back.
I had a question too, but go ahead.
Let me go back to you want okay. Let me go back to the earth, right? And you know, people don't understand that even those things that you think are inanimate there's still movement happening at the subatomic level.
Exactly.
And so, and I was reading this book, You Are the Universe. It talks about if there was a chair sitting in a house and 1 million years later, that house is still there, that chair will be in a different position. Because even though this object seems inanimate and it may be hardened, it just means that at the subatomic level, they made the subatomic particles may be just moving a little slower, you know, and everything and everybody, and I say this all the time, is always in a state of evolution as long as you have subatomic particles moving, because they're moving in a different position. So you are not the same person that you were before we started this show.
You're not the same person you were yesterday.
Come on, not at all.
But we think we are.
Yes.
But when we begin to grow and develop spiritually, we always recognize that there's change taking place. I mean, there's constant change. You can leave this room and leave it just like it is today, but you come back, you can find something has changed. Whether the wall is decaying, whether the dirt is accumulated on the table, it's changed. You can sit in the same spot all your life, and you still gonna be changing. So we got to. I'm gonna stop at this because when I'm creating something, I'm trying to reach something a little bit more. I don't want to just paint a picture about what everybody else paint about. You know what I'm saying? I can paint a pretty picture. I got a lot of pretty pictures in my studio right now. I wish somebody would take them off my hand.
They will.
We got space for them.
Yeah, we do.
But then when I got to now what tripped me was 10 years ago.
I was gonna ask you.
I can't think of that brother's name. Y'all forget. I should know his name. But he was the one that was shot in Minnesota in his car with his girlfriend.
Yeah. I know who you're talking about.
In 2014 or 2015.
Yeah, in the car. Yeah. Yeah. I know.
And it disturbed me so much until I was moved to start creating work around the plight of Black people. We asked the question, why do we suffer so much? It's a reason. For anyone that wants to know, you have to just read the book. I think now I don't know when people talk to me about the Bible, they want to downplay it, but you got to look at it in terms of its accuracy too. You know, if God said something, like gave a prophetic prophecy, well then where's the proof? If he said it. One thing I do know, there's proof of us in the book. Now, I don't have to question, and it's evident based on our suffering. That's all I can say about that. Now, people can look at me and say, that man is lost, is off his rock, he's overly religious. I'm not a religious man. I'm a spiritual man. Right. That's a whole difference. Because religious things teach us how to strive to be excellent for God, to appease God. Those that are awake know that the moment they get up, they are one with God. Do I make sense?
It makes sense to me. Not to the heathens over here. But
this makes total sense. And he want to go home and rock in the chair and read a book.
Now, I've been religious. Don't get me wrong here. I have been religious.
I think religion is bad.
Because it
trains. Don't do that on Weekend of Kojic now. You
but religion.
Religion, though.
Relationship, no. I mean, yes. Religion, no.
Because once you understand that, once you get up every day and you know that you didn't get up by your own might, right? That's
not religion, though. Is there religion to you?
No, it's not.
Right.
That's understanding that you're a part of creation.
Yes.
And that God has favored you and allowed you to be here and participate with creation.
And you have the ability to create. If you are made in the image of the creator, then that means you are a carbon copy.
Yeah.
And you have the ability to create.
And so to say then God is apart from us, that's what religion has taught us.
Yes, indeed.
Because once we understand how we were created based on the Bible, he said he breathed into you.
Right.
If the breath of God is in you, you're breathing God right now. But life comes, it was a life he put within your lungs and he caused your heart and everything. So he's with us. It's not.
But the reason that religion does that is so that they can impose a middleman between you and who you are.
Well, look at it like this. You got to think about power structures. To control an empire, you got to control the minds. And once you can control the minds of people, you can control what they can do, what they can't do, what they think, and what they don't think. Because now you're going to give them your education.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and we said this before.
Yeah.
Why would your oppressor educate you to the level that they are educated?
Well, to begin with, when we study the Roman Empire and study Catholicism, we begin to discover ourselves in the mix, because this is deeper than I can really get into. Because if you want to stay with the Bible, though, but if you want to invent something, but if you say the Bible is what you believe in, you can't chop it up and say I believe. Even though it's been tampered with.
Right.
Do I make sense?
This conversation the night before last, yes.
It's been tampered with.
Right.
But not to the degree where the fingerprints of God has been totally removed. You know what I'm saying? So when we understand something about Esau and Jacob, we begin to understand that this is about empires. Esau and Jacob's dealing with empires. It's dealing with who is going to rule and who is not going to rule.
The Bible is full of politics. That's what got Jesus killed, politics.
And that's what will get you killed too.
Hold on. We're going to do a six out here on that one.
We got an event coming up on the 22nd to celebrate and kick off this exhibit that is happening at Angelica?
The Withers Gallery.
Yeah.
All right.
Withers Gallery.
On Bill, the historic Withers Gallery on Bill Street on the 22nd. From what time is it? From 4 to 7 p.m. And if you enjoyed this dialogue and conversation, you can only imagine what's going to happen behind the cameras. And this art is going to speak to you, because I think one of the biggest things that about this work is right now they have tried to take history out of the school. anything, but they can't take the history out of us.
Right.
And Madai puts a plan on a piece of paper. There's a conversation that's happening right now in the city, but nobody has put it on a paper. Okay, we've seen demonstrations, we've seen politics go back and forth, but let's look at this art and let's have a conversation. And of course, you can take some of this art to your house too. All right, continue with your family.
And there's going to be other offerings, coffee table books. But let me
DJ gonna be there.
Let me get my experience though. When Angelica and the artist,
Madai,
they witnessed me when I first laid eyes on this work.
Oh yeah,
right.
Yeah, Kojak too.
It literally silenced everything in my being.
Yeah.
And Angelica was saying something behind me, and I'm like, I really want her to just shut up.
I always want me to shut up.
Because this I've never seen anything like this. This artwork, it sucks you in. It pulls you
Man,
in.
I stood by one for a while till the brother came next to me, and then he actually went into the purpose and the backstory.
Right.
Oh my God.
Got
me on that one. I want to
tell people this as we get ready to go. That take this opportunity, right? Because this is no ordinary work. I'm serious, y'all. This is not ordinary. It's one of those things when you experience something and it's almost surreal, right? And that's why I was talking about the whole earth piece. I'm telling you, man, this artwork is something else happening with this artwork. Right, and it literally speaks to your soul.
Yeah.
And so that's the best way I can describe it.
It's your history. That's why it's your history on paper.
You literally feel
it.
The tug in your spirit. With this artwork. I've never experienced anything like that. Going into a space, and I'm a creative. I'm a creative type, and I know
the fact that he didn't have nothing to say, boy, that's enough to shut the whole place down because he always got something to say.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It honestly, it's different. I can't explain it. And so to all of the people that's watching, make sure you come to Beale Street to the Withers Museum on the 22nd of November.
This month
in a couple weeks.
Yeah.
When we unveil this thing, and it's going to be a great experience, and you get to walk beside the artist.
Yeah, and if you want to know your true history, the history part that they're not telling you, because we were taught. I said from Iowa, they only told us so much about history.
Right.
This gonna, which I nothing, but this ain't. But guess what? They ain't taught this either. So all the people who think they know history know about whatever.
You had a daddy though.
If you don't,
I did.
There's a reason why they don't want your history out. Because your history comes out, the whole empire collapsed.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Well, we collapsed the empires on 22nd.
On lies and hypocrisy.
And your history is the guarantee of your victory. Once you begin to understand who you are. They didn't teach you anything in history from 1619 from slavery to present. And they still didn't do a good job of that. Because who were you before that?
Right.
That's the key. Who were you before that? And I'm gonna say this, Angelica, to everyone I'm stopping, but I have a show. Hopefully I can come back at the next year or something. I don't know.
You will come back.
But it's called the prophetic history of the so-called Negro.
I love it.
American Negro.
And what's this show called that's in the 22nd?
This is called An Elegy to America in Black and White.
Yeah. Y'all give it up for the artist. God.
Come on now.
Angelica, every now and then she'll pick a great guest. So, Angelica, anything you want to say before we get out?
I ain't got nothing to tell you, but I'm just saying, if people really care, you really want to know about your history, we're gonna see on that day on the 22nd. We're gonna see you, but we're gonna have something else. But but we can't. Yeah,
I
can't. I got to do. So you want to slide in my DM? We're gonna give it to you. That's a secret, okay?
They're gonna slide in your DM for other things. But
look, whatever. Hey, buy that art. Look to go to flirt. As long as you buy that art, okay? There you go. All right.
Y'all look. Make sure y'all don't meet us there. Beat us there on the 22nd November. An elegy to America. And there you go, Josh.
Okay, Josh. Okay, Josh. Pulling in at the end.
Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. You've been watching the Antonio Parkinson Project.